Okay, this is a 2009 Subaru Forester, and it's in New Zealand, so it's pronounced Subaru. And I need to take out the evaporator core. There's a couple of other videos online that describe this, so this is my donation to that collection. The differences are it's right-hand drive, it's got a manual gearbox, and I speak English. Here's a trap for young players. According to my rego, I've got a 2008 Subaru Forester, but it's actually the 2009 model year.
What are you doing, Mike?
Right, we're popping this off. This just pops off. Just pops off. Sure, it just pops off.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
Is this for your YouTube channel, Mike?
Yeah.
One.
Oh yeah, you've got to take this off too. And this just unclips as well.
Circuit broken or something?
Yeah, one of these. Oh yeah, that broke off.
Oh.
Should have been more careful with that. Now this, some of the videos have them taking off this whole cluster,
Yeah.
but you don't really have to. You can just
Bend the cluster.
Yeah, it just sort of works its way out.
Or I could get a bungee and just tie that out of the way.
Got this off last time without having to remove this. There we go. Oh, hazards are on, and then you unplug the hazards and the air conditioning system.
Ah, the evaporator coil won't even need to be changed if you just leave that unplugged.
I saw that they did. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Pop that off.
So it's just a sleeve.
Yeah. Does it come off all the way?
Yes.
There we go. Cool.
Okay.
And there's a screw there.
And there's a bolt in there.
Yeah.
But I suspect
And,
that's meant for the gearbox.
Yeah. Oh yes. And this. There we go. I think it's just these three. Hold this piece on.
Yeah, there's another bolt there for something else.
Yeah, that might. Let's take these three out and see what happens.
It does make you talk more about it, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Because it looked like the dash box came out quite easily.
Yeah.
But yes, the Filipino one seemed very excited.
What I'll try and do is put the screws back where
Can
they
you show me
came
that
from as well.
bolt so we can identify it later, Mike?
What
You
bolt?
just took out? The screw, I mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to leave it in there.
Have you got a socket too?
I do. Shall we go and get it? It's coming out.
I could have bought my impact driver. That's quite good.
Okay, everything's nice and loose now. That's good. There it is.
Now, just be aware yeah, that's got the wires for the
Yeah.
heat. Hang on.
Yeah, but I think I just need to step it back.
Are you happy just to step?
Yeah, because we're just trying to get this off. Right, and now might be time to watch the video again because they did some magic at this point.
Oh, yeah, right, so that's a separate one. This one here. Oh, hang on. Let's come off, I think.
No,
Oh.
that's what we want. It's just getting this to... Oh, in fact, that's all we need as well. So I can screw this back down.
All very positive so far.
Yeah.
Now, is that another one of those, or is that just going to...
I think that'll just sit like that.
If we just lift that behind there and out the way,
Yeah, I might just try and get the
that's just a slide.
yeah, because this is now losing. This is now loose, and I want to actually tighten it back down again since we don't. Wow, I've got it to go loose, but it's not actually coming off yet. See, which is
It's 'cause this
is it just?
is that, and then that.
Yeah, what's spinning? Oh yeah, it is. It is the gear stick spinning on the knob spinning on the shaft, which means that it probably just needs a few more turns to come off.
It may need to come up to engage, do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. I reckon it's just taking, yeah, there we go. Good?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And I think that gets us to the, yeah, it just has to,
I did actually tighten up a bit.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think this has to come off as well.
Yeah, because it goes quite a way under.
Yeah. Is this now the point? Oh, I see, that's right. This has to come off to allow, because this sits under that screw. So therefore this screw has to come out, and the other screw has to come out.
Because that's what it is. What did you think of my plan to change your stereo while you're in here?
The trouble with the stereo is that it's got all the...
Yeah, I suspect it's still
oh, there's a...
firm under there.
I can see there's a clippy thing.
Oh, this thing on the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have to squeeze which way?
So we might have to go back and watch it. Or we start taking this off and just see what happens.
Oh, I see, 'cause that slides
Where's
up
the
there.
airbag, Mike?
The airbag's under here,
Okay.
well away from what we're working on,
Right, okay,
which is
good.
good.
It is very
It's very good.
encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right,
think
okay,
it
these
might
are-
have to lift up over something.
Yeah. These
But
screws
if
I'm
you take
taking
these-
out here are different to the other screws. They're not self tappers.
They're not self-tappers, what are they?
Yeah, they're
Just normal.
whatever.
Straight end things, whatever non-self-tipping is called.
Yes.
Whatever the last person used to when they took out the dashboard.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure that they're trained professionals and they used exactly the right screws. Well, that one is a self tapper. Okay.
Alright, so it was just a random screw.
Possibly. I know that this has had its Takata airbag replaced. So people have done this before.
Yep.
Oh, that was the big recall, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's had it replaced twice. It had it replaced in Japan. And there was a note saying about how it had been replaced. And then it was replaced again in New Zealand.
Doesn't the glove box come out?
Yep.
Oh yes, so we should take the glove box out
Yeah.
first.
Our video and that. loosening it and squeezing the sides,
Yeah.
and then the whole part. Because you're getting such long legs.
Yeah. It's such a disadvantage.
It is.
I've done this before because this is where you get to the now that covers off. This is where you get to the
Your giant legs.
comes off. There you go.
Nice.
Right, now this came off before, just listen.
It looks like it's got a plug in that end.
Yeah, it does. It just pulls out like that.
Oh, I see the plug, right. Normally those,
Break.
Yeah,
actually they do quite frequently break.
yeah. The middle one has broken, so and the last person to do it's replaced it with one that didn't fit properly. So that's one of the things that, in fact.
It says push. Should I push?
Sure.
No, that's to put it in. I've seen this
Oh,
video.
okay.
That's the
That's
air
the air
filter.
filter.
Oh,
So
right.
if you need to replace the air filter, then this is exactly how you do it. Because here it is.
Oh, let's clean it.
That's it. Let's clean it. Oh.
I'm not sure if blood will break in the camera.
It's filthy.
Yeah.
Should I hose it?
No, we should. It's just a paper filter you
All right.
replace.
No,
All
that's
right.
legal dry.
Okay.
Unless you're replacing it.
Yeah.
Right. So we should actually replace that. It's a little bit filthy.
I don't suppose you forethought this plan and thought, I wonder if I should replace it. Don't put it back in, dipstick.
But I think this whole unit comes out now.
Oh.
Couple on either side of the.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah. So you found a plug in there.
Found a plug in there, so I pulled
Yep.
that off.
Yep.
And I undid the screw in here.
Yep.
And I put
And
that
then
in
that.
there. That's a pointy. And then I gently jiggled that out of there.
Cool. And presumably same on the other side.
Yeah, but only if we need the other side to come out of these.
Yeah.
Try unscrewing the screw rather than the plug. You grab that too. And then I can't lose it. It's all your fault.
Do you want a shorter screwdriver?
Have you got one?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We can't get the last bit off, so Wally is approaching taking off an entire piece of metal, and I'm trying to see if this bolt is what's holding everything together. Between us, hopefully we'll get.
Well, see, what I think's happened is that bit of metal is attached to this bit of plastic. And either the bit of metal comes out with the bit of plastic, which is Mike's approach, or...
Oh, there goes. Oh.
Shush, I'll find it. You got a magnet?
We might need to buy a new one of those. Might have to take the gearbox off to get to that screw. It went down there. Yeah, it's only a screw. We'll just get another one.
Yeah, but then it'll rattle. Yeah, well,
We'll think of this day every time we go over a bump.
yeah. I tell you what, you'll be thinking of this way every time you go up to Auckland.
Yeah, there we go.
In that muggy tent.
Oh, look, it just falls out.
That bit of metal is still there.
Yes.
Oh, no, we'll take these plugs out.
Right.
Oh, yep,
So those
hold on.
plugs.
Optimistically. That's the cigarette light.
And this plug here.
Here's the light that you pulled out.
The whole thing comes.
You know, if we put that back in, I don't think it'll come out. Shush.
Oh,
So that's for all those. Have you got pliers?
But that doesn't have to come out, does it?
Well,
Because
it sort of does, because
all right.
if we take it out and screw all the screws back in, then when we seat it back in, because see this bend in here?
Yeah.
It wasn't bent before we started playing
Oh,
this.
okay.
Now
So-
it's fixed.
So what I'm thinking is that we put this on there and we screw
Ah.
that back in. Because all the screws are screwed from the side, which is a pain.
Yeah.
And then we just put one bolt on and we bolt it back in. Two bolts.
No, I think just the one because
Well, that's only metal there, there's no metal.
yeah.
Alright, so we'll screw.
Okay, first thing he did was unplug the blower plug, which is here.
This is broken.
Yeah, it's been forever.
It's got the speaker in it. I need some.
It's okay because we can see screws. Okay, we unplugged the plug right there,
Yeah.
and now we're just going to feel around it and find.
There's a couple of screws on the side of it, but they look like they hold it together.
Hmm.
So it's only really that. Oh, I see what the one's holding the bracket on. Okay, so the impact drag is really good.
Yeah. Very little clearance in there, eh? Loosen it.
Can you get a longer
No,
extension?
I've got it. I got it.
You got it?
Well, there's no room for a longer extension because then it hits this bar.
That's when you're.
So that was the bolt that came out. That was just, and there were screws on the side to hold that whole bracket on. So that's the two options. Take off that, and so we'll put that back on later. Okay, next step.
Mike.
With some enthusiasm.
We can see the evaporator core. It's right here. There's another plate to come off, I think.
I must screw that back in. Just hold it like that.
Off with the.
Tricky screw holding in some chocolate box. What is that?
I was hoping we didn't have to take it off.
The blower or the.
That particular screw, because it looked like that thing was attached. It was just going to like unplug and then stay with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get it to unplug.
Ah, well,
Yeah.
smidge harder.
So what I'm going to do with this screw is put it back in so that, because it's a special screw.
Would have helped if they'd shown us you took the blower out.
Yeah. This
It's
comes off.
to something.
Yeah, it's clipped here. It's into the filming.
Yes.
Oh, good. So this
There's the wiring loom.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll tuck that a bit away.
And yeah,
that
I
just-
can see a third
Screw.
screw down in here.
Does that move? Because I think it just slides into that. Because it slides across towards you. Does it?
No, this is one. This feels like one solid piece of plastic here,
Oh, okay.
and that's where the. But I'm just trying to see if there's any other.
like a pivot point
Yeah.
up the top.
Yeah, no, I think once this screw is out, then this will come here, and it's holding the cover.
Oh, it came off.
Yeah, I got this final screw bit. Whatever you do, you can't drop it because it goes behind this piece of metal and disappears.
Yep.
Probably forever.
And that's a special one.
Yeah.
No, it's the same as this one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there we go.
And now the blower just... Oh, look at that.
What do you need, Bill?
I don't know.
Should we look from the bonnet, see if we can see anything from the...
It's just hooked up on the wiring.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's the blower out. That was, I thought that was going to be much harder than it was.
Jeepers, look at that.
Right. Right, we're getting closer. This goes to the evaporator core and says what temperature it is.
Right,
Oh,
so what are we replacing?
Let me...
The evaporator core, which is here, right here, I can feel it.
Is this the one that's plugged from the underneath the bonnet as well?
Yes.
Have you released it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm unplugging this and unplugging this because that looks like the right colour that it. And finally, how do you reckon that?
Oh, that's just a... Is it a...
That's a tag.
Yeah.
So it's
Getting it out of the way. Is it that thing up there? Yeah. Up.
Is that solid?
See how it goes up into that?
It goes up into here.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. That will come out. He says. Oh, I think you got a screwdriver in it. Flick it across.
Oh yes, I can see squeezes like that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I can see now that I've got better angle.
Ah.
And I can't tell because my
That's
eyes
just a
are all-
plug. Hang on. Let me just flick that out.
Yeah. Doesn't want to come, does it?
I think it's one of those squeezies from the other side. But that's only a plastic cover anyway.
Yeah, you can take the whole cover off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think that's kind of supposed to.
So explain that to me.
I pulled at this, and it came
Made a
off.
funny noise.
And it may or may not have been supposed to come off like that, but it did come off. Oh yeah, there was a. So that was in like that,
Ah, yeah, yeah.
and I just pulled it off.
Right, right.
And that leaves us.
It's supposed to go anywhere. It looks like it goes right.
Because the needle nose pliers won't, you can't get them around that bracket. There must be a way to release this. This head does have to come out because they've got to be able to, these are the pipes that go outside the firewall back through to the evaporator core. It's another that style of screw, isn't it?
Yep. So there's plenty of those that got in the back one as opposed to the front one.
This is the cable that goes off to the evaporator core itself, I believe. Is that's slightly different, isn't it?
It is slightly different.
Hang on to that and I'll just put it back in where it came from.
Because those ones are really wide head, it's quite skinny. It's basically the same as that one there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right, so that is the evaporator core right there.
Right, so they don't have to do anything because all they do is take these hoses off and
Yeah.
pull it out, don't they?
Yeah. Where did that screw come out of? It was there, wasn't it? Where's the part gone? Oh, here.
No, down, because you can see that pipe.
Yeah, tucked under.
Yeah. So there.
So you got one on that side and one on the other side.
Hold on, let me get here. So that piece of plastic tucked under there, behind the evaporator cord.
No, yeah, behind the hose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like that piece of, that's part of the evaporator core there. Oh, that actually holds that on, that holds that in as well. So I can't leave that in.
Because then you would have to take it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will put it in the back one.
Special.
Yeah.
Another screw right at the very back.
Of course it is.
Wait.
I like watching on our phones. Much better than watching in real life. Get much closer. I presume you don't
Point of view. Photography. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think my Phillips head is the best Phillips head in the whole world for,
How did you even know there was a screw behind that, Mike?
because I rattled it.
What happens is you pull on it and say, where's it not pulling easily from?
Alright.
And you figure that 99% of the time it is a screw.
You see this came off here, this brown thing, and I think that is what oh, maybe that's the heater rather than the, maybe this is the evaporator core behind here. Because see, that goes in back, these are the ones that go back into the firewall.
Yep.
Because on the video is hidden,
Yeah.
filling them with these.
And now I've got a screw down here.
Funny screw box. Now, symmetry would tell me there's another one on the bottom at the back.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's nothing at the back because it's wiggling.
And there's the drain for the, oh, that's interesting, that's the drain for the air conditioner, which goes obviously goes out to the ground somewhere.
Yeah, well, often, you've seen the cars where they sit there and go,
And then there's a
triple
puddle.
over your driveway.
Yeah.
And that's not all it is.
Here you go, Angela.
Yes, Mike?
This might be on one of the things the comments said. There's one screw that's really hard to get to, and the whole video would be much better if you showed where that screw was. And of course, they didn't say where the screw was. I reckon, yeah, right at the back here. Yeah, that's better. But I don't,
Putting that back in is going to be some fun.
yeah. Going to need to involve blue tack and not, because I have a feeling if it drops down into that little slot behind the, in fact that's also a Angela, can you get a towel or a rag or something?
Yes, I can.
Aha. Okay, it's moving, it's out, it's doing it, but it's still not free. Oh, jeez.
So you got the screw out, but it's caught on something.
Yeah, I think I need to put it. Oh, it's still not moving here.
Can we unplug this?
There's no need to, because this whole unit is one thing.
Okay.
Unless it's in the way.
Well,
which it
that's what I
isn't.
was trying to help.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah. it's still...
I don't know that it's a screw.
Yeah, there's a screw right here. I can feel it.
Another screw.
Yeah, more screw.
Okay.
That's future Mike's problem. Current Mike doesn't really care.
So there's a screw behind there.
I believe
Two
so.
screws. Can you read the bundle of wires?
Yeah, I can, but it's the clearance because it comes around in a cove. There we go. Just pull harder and it comes off.
Pull harder.
And I think it all fell down in exactly that spot where I didn't fall as well. Never mind. So now it's just getting it to clear these.
Pipes.
Yes. I need to be able to get this.
Needs to come off whatever's
Maybe-
on inside this one.
Yeah, maybe it needs to twist this way and come out that way.
So you come up over this.
Yeah, that's the key thing that's stopping it, is just getting it over that.
So if you pull the top out and you put the top back,
No, because the top just goes to there.
it doesn't slide up from
No,
there.
no,
Right.
because it's got coves on each side of the chairs.
That's not helping me.
I can see the evaporator core. I can see it. It's just so dumb. It's just like they just needed to make this in two parts. Alright, let's get it back to where it was. Now, I suppose the other thing is that it's actually ready to go. Like,
Yeah, because the evaporator core is pulling out when you
Yeah.
pull that out.
so I think I can just actually leave that there and say, look, this is where I got to. It looks like because if they undo that and
Everything
take
will
this
come
off,
out.
then everything will come out. So that's actually the answer. Is the next step is not to
Just to take the pipes off the
Yeah.
evaporator core.
yeah,
so
and then to take this
we
out.
don't want to do that.
Yeah. So I'll get this back into position where it was. There we go. Good.
Right.
Good. I think we're done.